Have you ever looked at your travel budget and thought, there's got to be a smarter way to do this? A way to turn all the money you're already spending into your next big adventure? Well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into the world of U.S. travel credit cards and figure out which one is perfect for you.
I mean, listen to that. That's the dream, right? That is the core promise of a really great travel card. It's not just about spending money, it's about investing in your future. It completely flips the script on travel, turning it from just an expense into this amazing, rewarding cycle. So, how do we make that dream a reality? Simple. Here's our game plan. We'll kick things off by figuring out what actually makes a card worth it. Then, we'll meet the top players in the game, break down how to pick the right one for your wallet, and we'll wrap it all up with a much-needed reality check.
Okay, before we even start talking about specific brands or those shiny metal cards, we need to pull back the curtain. We've got to look at the 6 key features that'll help you size up any travel card like a total pro.
Think of it this way, okay? The rewards rate, that's the engine of your card, just constantly chugging along, earning you points. The sign-up bonus, that's your rocket fuel, a massive boost to get you started. The perks and credits, the lounge access and stuff, those are the luxury features that just make the whole journey better. And redemption flexibility, that's all about how easy it is to actually turn those points into flights and hotels. But, and this is a big but, all of this has to be weighed against that annual fee. If the perks don't outweigh the cost, it's a hard pass. And if you travel internationally, 0 foreign transaction fees is like a non-negotiable. It's an absolute must.
All right, now for the main event. Let's get into the cards themselves. We're going to look at some of the best ones out there, and we'll break them down by category so you can see right away where you might fit in.
First up, the mid-tier all-rounders. For about $95 a year, you can get a seriously powerful card. For most people who travel a decent amount but don't need all the crazy luxury perks, this tier really hits the sweet spot between value and cost.
So right here, we see 2 totally different philosophies, and this really gets to the core of what kind of traveler you are. The Chase Sapphire Preferred is all about flexibility. It's for the point optimizer, the person who loves transferring points to different airlines and hotels to squeeze out every last drop of value. The City Premier, on the other hand, is for the simplicity seeker. It's just a powerhouse earner. You get a ton of points on travel and dining, and you don't have to think too hard about it.
Now, building on that idea of simplicity versus optimization, let's move up to the top shelf. Yeah, these cards have some pretty hefty annual fees, but they are absolutely jam-packed with credits and luxury benefits. For the right person, we're talking the frequent traveler here, they can actually pay for themselves, sometimes multiple times over.
This chart is awesome because it shows exactly how your personal travel style dictates which card is best. The Chase Sapphire Reserve is for the person who wants a simple, high-value travel credit that's super easy to use. The Capital One Venture X, it kind of hits that sweet spot with a lower fee but still delivers premium perks and a solid travel credit. And the Amex Platinum, well, that's not just a travel card. It's a lifestyle card. If you basically live in airport lounges and you're going to maximize all the different specific credits it offers, truly unparalleled luxury. It's the ultimate card for that dedicated optimizer.
But wait, what if you're thinking, I don't travel enough to justify any fee? Or maybe you're just starting out. Guess what? There's a category for you too. You can absolutely still earn valuable rewards without paying a single dollar in annual fees.
And this is just a fantastic option. The Capital One Venture One is a simple, effective tool. You earn miles on everything, and, crucially, it has no foreign transaction fees. That makes it an amazing, no-brainer card for your first trip abroad, or really for anyone who just wants a totally risk-free way to dip their toes into the travel rewards world.
Okay, so we've seen the options. Now let's bring the focus back to you. See, choosing a card isn't about picking the best one on some list, it's about picking the one that's best for your life. So here's a quick personal audit to help you figure it out.
The most important thing here is to be honest with yourself, like really honest. How much do you actually spend on travel and dining? A card that gives you 5x points on flights doesn't do you much good if you only fly once a year. Next, you got to do the math. Add up the real dollar value of the perks you will actually use, subtract the annual fee, and see if you come out ahead. Your redemption style. Are you an optimizer or a simplicity seeker? That'll narrow it down even more. And of course, check if you need things like no foreign fees. And finally, check your credit score. These premium cards are no joke. They require excellent credit.
So, before we wrap this all up, we have to talk about the flip side. These cards are incredibly powerful tools, for sure. But just like any powerful tool, they can cause some real problems if you're not responsible. So, this is the reality check.
It's really pretty simple. If you're not getting more value from the benefits than what you're paying in the annual fee, you are losing money.
period. And please, never ever overspend just to hit a sign-up bonus. That completely defeats the purpose. Also remember, points aren't cash. Their value can and does change, so it's usually best to earn and burn rather than hoarding them forever. And finally, just be smart about your credit. Opening new cards can affect your score, so always manage your balances responsibly. So I'll just leave you with this one question. After everything we've talked about, your spending, your travel style, your financial habits, is one of these cards a key that's going to unlock amazing new experiences for you? Or is it a potential financial trap? The answer is going to be different for every single one of us.
Okay, let's end with a super clear summary. If you want that affordable flexibility and you kind of geek out on optimizing points, the Sapphire Preferred is your classic go-to. For just simple, balanced rewards without a lot of fuss, the City Premier is a really smart choice. If you live and breathe travel and you know you'll use the credits, then one of the premium cards is going to be your best friend. And if you just want to start earning rewards with zero risk, the Venture One is the perfect entry point. The right card's out there. You just have to match it to the way you live.